Okay, all's quiet. We got some potions and some alchemical devices, and a little scale, a little microscope. Oh, the moon. Oh, the moon. The moon is a halfie right now. I don't know what you call it. We're dreaming. We're dreaming this time.
There you are.
Is that?
Some time, indeed. Yes. For you, at least.
Is that our boy?
Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder.
What's going on? How you doing? This is nothing like the dreams I have.
Indeed.
My dreams are stressful.
To begin, we first must see the end.
It's getting farther and farther. We're drifting deeper and deeper. Falling to the sunken place. What are we snacking on here? Oh, I want the burger and the pizza, and I want the sandwich and that. Oh, this little wrap too. I want that. The salad looks pretty good. That's an interesting plate. You got mushrooms, cheese, and like bread there, and then you got some pastries over there. Just totally sipping on some wine. They got some ales over here as well. What's going on? Where's my invite? Kev, come to make our trio a quartet, have you? Yes. Please have a seat and we'll see about getting you a drink. I thought he said, please have a seat and we'll see about getting you drunk. I was like, oh, okay, all right, I'm down. Istola's probably sipping on some red wine, right? She seems like a red wine kind of gal. All right, we got another calm before the storm situation happening here.
Feels like
Very
a
peaceful.
lifetime ago that Master Louis gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing.
Did y'all meet Papa Limo's father? He was chilling. I gave him some sandwiches. You should go talk to him.
Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
It's all good. It's all part of the process. Trust the process.
As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world.
I bet Oriange is a fun drunk. I bet out of all the people here, he would be a fun person to drink with. I just get that vibe.
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine.
Gonna be some shit. I hope they don't make me get ether currents. If this is a planet, and they're like, all right, now you gotta get ether currents while you're here.
But whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
We will. We'll survive. Hydaelyn, Minfilia, Reen, everyone. We'll get through this together.
Gods, it feels like only yesterday that we went on that mission to Drybone.
Oh, what was the Drybone mission? Was that's ARR, Camp Drybone, right? In Thanalan? I'm assuming maybe this dialogue changes depending on which... Oh, no. No. I was going to say depending on which city you started in.
We've both changed much since then, have we not?
It's been a while. It's been almost a year-long process, my guy. For me.
We've come far together, and if we have aught to say about it, we'll go further still. Aye, we will avert this calamity and return home.
Oh, look at that pixely food. It looks so good.
In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust is settled.
I would like to afford the urban/rebel coat and boots. Gil. I want the, what is it called? The Palace of the Dead? Palace of the Dam, Tower of the Dam. I want the achievement. I want to climb the ranks in PvP. I want 10 million Gil, MGP. I want some housing. My own room. I want to go fishing. I want all that.
What with the primals and Ascians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm waiting. Oh, and we'll do some like extremes and savages and all that. It'll be fun.
In all seriousness, though, in uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
He thinks I'm not serious. I'm 100% serious. It's cool to just see Alliance people hanging around. Just off here on the pier.
With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out.
Yeah, that is a good question to bring up though. What happens after all of this? Now I know there's a 6.1. Wonder what happens then.
After all, there is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
Yeah, and they've been given some screen time to the next generation of folk here.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after. But even if my time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much would change.
Okay, let's not. I haven't been on the death flag trip in a long time because no one's really died. Someone was gonna die. Now would be the time. But let's avoid that at all costs, right?
Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
I'm down. I'd be down for that. That sounds fun. We could just travel, go see some things, just like Asm.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess, I too have yearned to see more of the world. If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee.
Yeah.
Mine ability to effect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
You're very stealthy, Oriange, especially with your wordcraft. Still as subtle as ever.
Continue my quest for knowledge naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections. To which end I must find a means to travel between worlds.
Yeah, maybe go visit Runar again, huh?
'Tis the least I must do if I am to keep my promise.
There it is. There it is.
And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Oh man, it'd be cool to see Reen and Gaia all grown up. They're just like dynamic duo badasses on the first, heroes, saving the world.
Spare me.
Papa Thancred.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
I already told all y'all, but we could talk about it even more.
To victory.
To victory. The calm before the storm.
Comrades.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
To the future of the star. And to all pompadours out there. Yeah, oh my god, that glass looked tiny. Look how small. In our hands, that glass looks so small. These aren't poisoned, right? I mean, you all been drinking out of these for a while. Okay. Alright, this is nice. Just shooting the shit, enjoying our time. A little bit of peace, some normalcy. Good show. Good show. That point in Final Fantasy when we're doing space. Oh my god. Have we ever, aside the time Estinian was in bed after like almost dying, have we ever seen him in non-battle armor? In casual wear? What? Surely this isn't surely this isn't the first time you see me without my armor. They knew. The writers knew. Alright, Alpha no.
What brings you here?
Oh, we're just making the rounds. Making the rounds before the final flash.
All is well, I assure you.
It's good, man.
In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see.
Yeah, these best buds. The best buds right here, right? You gotta take your best bud, introduce him to the fam, be like, hey, this is my bro. We met in Heavensward. He also has white hair, but we went through a lot together. This is like big bro right here.
My mother wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
I would love to see this.
Where were you in my hour of need? Felt things taken face.
I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Yeah, I could see that. Hey, it's all good, man. Where were you in my hour of
I,
need?
for one, thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
Yeah, Estinian's a good guy.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink.
He looks so panicked. Hey man, he's you know, the legendary Azure Dragoon. He could conquer any obstacle, unless it's social.
The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from TATARU.
Look how seamlessly Estinian has integrated into the squad. Like these interactions.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress.
Oh, it's all good. He's just jesting.
It's just... It was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth.
Yeah. I told you. It's the calm before the storm, right? We gotta say her. You know, we gotta get... That's why we had... you know, we've resolved the Urianger, Moonbreeda's parents plotline. We personally resolved sort of the Papalimo plotline, but we've also resolved the Alphino Alize and their father plotline, right? You gotta make sure we finish these things before we go into space.
That's not to say I think we won't be returning.
It's like when soldiers write their
Yet,
letters.
given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today.
I mean, as morbid as it sounds, kind of, right? In a different sense, that's why, you know, like a soldier will have like a dog tag, right? You don't want to think that it's gonna happen, but you gotta make those preparations in case they do.
After all, tomorrow is never promised.
True that.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do.
I bet deep down he enjoyed his time. Yeah, look at that. Look at the
Besides,
smile.
seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family.
That's something I wanted to dive into because we're talking about lore outside of the game, but more like Estinian lore, past lore, his family, all that. Remember the whole grave thing and everything, or the flower scene? Remember he was walking off with the flowers and everything?
Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me.
Never. I've never given up on Alphino. I've always had Alphino's back.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been through a lot.
Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
Alphino's been one of my more favorite
I'm
scions.
the one who owes you thanks.
Okay, this is the conversations between them.
Were
I'm
it
just...
not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit.
It's kind of caught in the middle here. But yeah, he saved
I
him.
am ever grateful.
Pulled the eyes. I mean, you know, we're getting sentimental. I suppose I ought to thank you both as well. Dang, we're having all the
Well,
moments.
We needn't make it a competition. You know, this must be what Heidelin meant when she spoke about depending on one another.
We are prepared because we have bonds of friendship and kinsmanship. We are ready.
However treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
How does one defeat negative, dark energy with the power of friendship and pompadours? Oh yeah, they're both asleep, knocked out. What are you gonna do, Kev? Just gonna sit next to him? We're gonna have a little nap time too. Oh, it's Kryl.
Oh,
Shh! Don't wake them up.
knowing them.
They're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come.
You think? What do cats dream about? Catching mice? What do you think Raha's dreaming about here?
Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never fail to impress me. by the same token, I can't help but worry.
It's all good.
Not only for your safety, but for your happiness.
Oh.
After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it
The piano just
times over.
Piano just swelled right at the right moment. It's all good. We do what we gotta do, right? There's gonna be plenty of time to do all these things. Let's not plant any death flags here, okay? We're gonna do it. Just I'm getting worried now.
There is so much that life has to offer. So much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear.
Yep. True that. True that.
So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness.
Girl, you know how, I log out in the gold saucer. My happiness comes first. I log in the gold saucer. I do my gold saucer things before I save the world. It's what happens. Don't worry.
When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
Yeah, we already talked about this. I got a long list of things to do after we save the world. Wakey wakey. Eggs and bakey.
Oh, this feels familiar.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, 'tis good to be.
Is he reliving a moment, maybe from his future past self?
Wait. What am I? Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
You fell asleep, dude?
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Why is that embarrassing?
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
I don't understand why that's embarrassing. Look at his face.
I'm told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
If I saw a dude like chilling on a park bench just knocked out, I'd be impressed. I'd be like, man, that guy must be so chill. I used to be able to do that. I can't do that anymore. There was a time where I could be anywhere, in any situation, and just kind of doze off. Not anymore. So I'm jealous of that power. Okay, looks like we made all the rounds. It's time to return to Ojika Sunjika. That night at the Royal Menagerie in Alamigo. Ooh, Alamigo. I had another idea for a picture to put together. Raban and the Sultana in this garden. Oh. This is the garden as a background. Oh. Xenos. Oh, back to the scene, huh? He's all glowy. Ooh. Oh, wow. He could just do that?
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
Disneyland? It's not too late, man.
And what was it that you sought in me?
I sought friendship. I sought a cool moment where you come help us defeat Final Days. Clearly it didn't happen, and thus it dawns. But it sounds like he's kind of rethinking things. The Day of Reckoning here. Is he questioning his motives now? Is he questioning himself? That's the first step to healing. We'll probably end up fighting him. It's probably going to be a Meteon fight, and Xenos will be like the penultimate fight. Xenos helps us defeat Meteon, maybe, and then we have our final showdown with Xenos. That would be super awesome. And he was looking up to space. It panned to the moon, it panned to space. Maybe he's going to find a way up there.
How often have we thus assembled?
Very often. Ever since the Waking Sands. It's what we do.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
Most of us are still here too. I'm actually kind of surprised from that. Just, my thoughts early on in the game was, especially after the whole Sultana thing in ARR, I'm like, everyone's on the table. Everyone's on the chopping block.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
Yeah? I'm getting nervous. I'm getting anxious. We've been building up to this. Oh, man. I'm getting the body tingles, the chills.
As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
We've been certain for the longest time. What's going on, Maddie? The beginning of the end. We are walking to the end of the Endwalker.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane, I leave you with these words.
I'm still I'm getting the chills every now and then. Just I don't know. Just being on the precipice of this finale here.
You must triumph.
Yeah, wise words. I agree.
What
We
that
must
means
triumph.
will differ for each of you.
I think I kind of understand what she's saying, because if this is, you know, if we're dealing with Dynamis, right? Our battle isn't just with Meteon, but our inner personal, spiritual, mental demons fights battles, right?
To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether.
I forget who said it. Someone mentioned potentially changing Meteon's view. That's one way to defeat her, right? Instead of just ixnaying her, another way is to, you know, if she's a conduit for emotion, is to change the emotion that's feeding into her, right? The power of friendship.
Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Yep. And remember, we have Heidelin's, the stone. The little stone thing, right? That she infused with her power. Create the balance of life or something along those lines. Stability, to give things stability, to give life to the lifeless or something. TATARU! TATARU!
Wait!
Oh!
Both Kryl and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here.
You're more than just a receptionist.
Safe journey, all of you, and be safe.
Oh, see, we gotta protect TATARU at all costs, whatever it takes to save the world. It's to save TATARU. He is the most precious person in this game. All the gang's all here. We are assembled. It's good to have these, you know, familiar faces here to send us off. I appreciate the sentiment.
I've seen my fair share of tight sheds.
Hey.
This was bloody murder.
There they are. Oh my god, look at Nero. Look at those shades.
But we did it. We finished the ship.
Hell yeah.
So, have you thought of a name?
Oh, the SS pump. We're gonna call it the, what do they call it? The Hyper Hopper? We just call it the Hyper Hopper? I like that name.
From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars. And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louis-One fought to protect this world. And in so doing, laid down his life. Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance.
That's fitting. I think that'd be, you know, something based around that would be a great name.
If it was my father's intention to guide us here, in the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us.
Man, that's very touching. That's awesome. That's sweet.
The Starship
Ragnarok. That's a beastly name. I like it. I'm down for that.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
I got everyone you asked for, and not a one. I told you Sicard was doing important things. Did he bring? Oh, we got all the Beast Tribe folk here? What are they doing here? Are they chilling?
What are you all doing here?
Yeah, what's going on?
You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight,
That's it.
the power of the Mother Crystal.
That's what it is. Okay, I get it. I understand now. See, my basic mind was thinking when when Hydaelyn was like, yeah, use the crystal. My mind went straight to, okay, how do we get the crystal out of here? But no, we're just gonna channel it, right? Channel the energy.
Size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare. Not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines.
She's so cute. I love her voice.
But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves.
Yeah, who better to utilize the power of crystals than the beast tribes? They've been doing it all game.
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics. 'Tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly, requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
It's kind of similar to our, well, yeah, when we used our echo power with Vana back in the past, when we had to like focus on the environment and what we're trying to see and everything.
By combining the Loporrit's magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience.
Okay, that sounds interesting. I'm curious to see if they would look any different.
Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
It appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief.
We have a better method for, summoning here.
In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes, don't incorporate any of that rubbish, so there's no risk of tampering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
Yep. Loporrit's here to save the day, yeah.
When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them.
Yeah, man, that's what we do. See, Sicard, man.
Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship.
That's because you, in turn, offered me mounts.
In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
Oh? Look, it's a camera. What is that? A Pokedex.
Portable teleportation devices. One for each of you, designed to work in tandem.
Oh. That seems very convenient to have.
Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok.
Wow. That's very convenient. That's cool tech. Oh, look at that. Is this the interior? It's looking all kinds of funky. I like it. Oh, look at them. They're putting in good work here, aren't they? Look at the overseer. There's one Loporrit just overseeing everyone. Oh, it's the sleeping way. Oh, yeah. Look at that tech. The Death Star plans. Many Bothans died to bring us these plans.
Incredible.
It's another Star Wars reference for you. I want to see how this goes. I want to see Alphino do it. Have Alphino do the honors. Come on, buddy.
But I...
Hey, man. This is all you. It's all you, buddy.
No need to be coy, brother. Do it, and do it well.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you all insist.
I'm excited. With gusto.
Onward unto the distant stars and beyond.
Hell yeah, brother.
Ragnarok, engage.
Woo! Oh. It popped a sleeping bubble.
Engage.
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 Oh. It's like the Power Rangers scene. It's Morphin time. Or when the Zoids combine, I forget what they say that. The Megazord. Wow, look at that. Engage. So cute. Wow. Oh, we're going. That's so cool. That's so cool. Alright, we're preparing to make the jump to hyperspeed here. Wow. This is crazy. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. This looks like a Star Destroyer from the back. I like the color aesthetics on this. The red and the white is clean. It's clean. Oh. Oh, look at that. Look at that energy. We're going. It's happening. Oh, it's the good primals. They're helping us. They're blasting us off. Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light. Wow, Leviathan. Oh, that was the dude with the swords. I forget his name. Oh, King Mogomog, may his glorious excellency boost us into the farthest reaches of outer space. Oh, Garuda?
That I must carry landwalkers into the sky. I cannot imagine a greater indignity.
Oh, look at Garuda. Make sure your seat.
Do not sulk so. For thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter.
I love this. This is what I wanted to see.
Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice.
This is the Kojin one, right?
So come, let us revel.
I remember. I love seeing them like this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. The Great White. Garuda's over this.
So long as the wind blows freely, I suppose all is as it should be in creation.
Wow, we've come full circle here. Benevolent primals used for good, yeah. Make sure your seat's back and folding trays are in their upright position.
I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free.
Yeah, this is your forte here, right? You're all about aerial travel here. Ooh. Ooh. They went into the ship's interior, the engines, the propulsion systems. Oh my god, look at that. Wow. Look at that. All right, we're making the jump to hyperspace. Oh, that's the coolest. I love that. That's my favorite parts of Star Wars, when they jump out of hyperspace, when all the ships just. All right, here we go. We're going. Whoa! I love seeing the primals like that. That was awesome.
Still in one piece? Good.
I'm hale. I'm whole. We're still here, right? We're doing okay.
Report.
All's well. Fantastic, even.
I like Sleeping Way's voice.
Thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
Oh, thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along. Yeah.
All values are also within projected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats.
8
Perhaps
carats.
7 at a pinch.
We went from yams. Well, okay, yams is a distance of measurement. Carats is well, actually no. Well, it's a carats is a measurement of time, sort of here, right? Okay, we got yams, distance, carats, time. What else do we got? Veteran flyer here.
Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. Because my worst fear was this being a planet and then I have to go get like ether currents on it.
That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway.
Just a black void, as empty as Medion's soul. By the way, point of view, this is a Lopprit point of view. Maybe slightly taller than a Lopprit point of view here, but wow. We're already here? Oh my god, this is happening so soon. I thought maybe it would be cool if, they let us walk around the ship a little bit, explore the ship.